Hey everybody, DJ here. I decided, since my first video that I did on this got, it's inaccessible. So I guess I have to do it over again. I'm just wanted to take you on a drive back to my garden. Show you my trip every time I come back here. It usually was every day, but sometimes I don't make it. But yeah, here is my drive. And there is so much I did not know that got so many of my videos are not accessible because I did something I guess was stupid. I thought it was smart, but it wasn't. Let's see, we're getting too much sky. Here, let me get this arranged. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, you can't see my log splitter. I had a story about a dead snake in the log splitter the first time I posted it, but that's long past. So here we are doing this second time. I found out, it seems to make sense to me that I make my video. I have a movie. I make my video, and I delete all the videos that I used to make that video. Well, if you do that, then they disappear and your video is worthless for some reason. Let me show you my tractor as much as you can see of it now. Here it is. Okay, yeah, it's a good tractor. It runs really good. But as you can see, I cannot work with it. Yeah, I can pull things with it. But the lift arm that you use to lift your equipment, whatever you're using, and for me it's mostly the brush hog, so you can't lift things up and down because the lift arm broke. It snapped off. It's cast iron, and I know you can weld cast iron, but you have to be really good to begin with. And I'm not sure it would stand up to the pressure. A lot. Sorry. There's a lot of force that's put on that. Okay. Anyway, I was complaining about my videos not being usable. Because if you can't get, I think it makes sense. You make your video, you string all those videos together, and then you delete those videos that you use to make your long video. And well, I guess it doesn't work that way. If you delete those videos, your video that you made is worthless. You can't use it. And plus, I did not delete any of my pictures. I just deleted the duplicates of my pictures and my videos, which there were a lot of, trying to free up space so I wouldn't have to pay $2 a month for video storage. That just really upset me because most of it was taken up with duplicates. I'll get rid of them. I'll make my videos and I'll delete the videos that I used to make the videos. And this here is my frog pond. I call it the frog pond. Can you see it? Oh, we are not centered here. Okay. Yeah, it's a hole that fills up with water, and for the last 4 years, it has been so wet here that it never dried up. This year, it was dry for quite a lot, and it nearly dried up, but we always have frogs in here. It's really cool, and I love seeing the tadpoles, but right now, it's low, and it's full of algae. So I don't know if any of our frogs made it this year. But last year, a green heron showed up and pretty much cleaned out the tadpoles. I don't know if there were any left by the time she got done. Green gut. All these fields. Usually I just mow the top one. And if I get time, I come down here and I like to mow this side, the right side here, because this gets wet down here, and it doesn't dry out very quickly if you don't mow it. If you mow it, it dries out pretty quickly, which means that this path is dry. It's not mud filled. It's full of logging ruts, so it's kind of a interesting trip through here. But it's still pretty. Nothing changes that. And I gotta check, see if I have elderberries. I might have. I don't know. I don't know if I'm looking at berries or not. Go back and check. Okay. And sorry about the sun, but here we are. And it's late in the day, and so I had a bunch of stuff I had to get done before I could come over here. And since all of my videos were, destroyed, I will show you my garden now, because all of the videos that I made to create my garden are unusable. I cannot access them. So you missed all that, and we'll have to just redo it next year. But, let me show you how my garden's doing. And I showed you this earlier. I don't know if it's on any of the videos I posted. Those shrubs are autumn olive, and it gets a really pretty, interesting berry on it. It's really hoping that I could be able to get a friend of mine to make wine out of it, but I don't know if I'm going to have time to pick the berries. And that's an apple tree behind them, and that's another apple tree over there. I started a persimmon tree, but it did not do well. I learned some tricks about planting trees, so hopefully I'm going to try peaches again. See if I can get peaches to grow. I love peaches. Okay. These got planted really late. Those are my Amish paste tomatoes. They're doing very nicely, and I need to get some bamboo poles to stake them up. My green beans, these are Romas. They're the Italian flat ones that are absolutely delicious if you grow your own. Don't buy the canned. Cans, they pick them too late, and they're tough, and they have an odd flavor. And these should be bell peppers. I wouldn't swear to it, because I think they got mixed up. I mixed up my tags. Because there should be banana peppers and bell peppers. And my broccoli. Wow. And it's starting to cool off. Oh, we're getting heads. Look at that. Getting a head on that one. The bug shrub. If it's not one critter, it's another. Come in here and pull this dog bane out of here. That's dog bane. And I know I told you about dog bane. Okay, and these are Hungarian sweets. And wait till you see. There's an onion. I planted an onion there. What the heck? Let me see. If I can get over here. Can you see the peppers in there? I'm trying to find it. There's one. There's peppers all over the place in here. I saw that yesterday. I was so happy. And then there's marigolds. Rabbits hate marigolds. Need a lot more marigolds than this. But marigolds, it's an amazing plant. It emits a substance which kills the bad the nematodes that cause knot root. I'll get my tongue straightened out eventually here. Knot root. It will kill them. It will cleanse your soil in a lot of different ways. And I had some old squash seed. I said, what the heck? I'm going to plant them. If they grow, they grow. If they don't, they don't. I'll plant something else here. And they're coming up. And ta-da! Tomatoes. Tomatoes by the yard. And there are the cherry tomatoes, which I did not buy on purpose, I don't think. It's going crazy. And somewhere in here, there are some ripe ones, or nearly ripe ones. We have, let me see, Mortgage Busters, and, no, Mortgage Lifter. That's what those are called. And these are some cherry tomatoes, and random cherry tomatoes. And these are big boys, better boys. And I'm going to have to... Yeah, that's not looking good. No sense in the plant wasting energy on that one. Look at it. Why do those look like Amish paste? They can't be, because I don't think they even had any left. And I tried staking them up with bamboo, but you know what? You need bigger bamboo than this. This is not big enough. They could not stand the strain of these mammoth tomatoes. Tomato, it's getting there. And then, of course, over here, I had garlic and carrots. And you plant carrots in between the garlic, and the theory is that the deer won't eat the carrots because they don't like the garlic. And with them being close together, but this was a bad spot for garlic, obviously. I mean, look at it, it's really sad. It's sad looking. And the carrots, they took forever to start. And I think I'm just going to be pulling this garlic up. I'll try putting something else in here this year. And the calendula. Oh, these are so pretty. And unfortunately, I have this blue striped beetle in here. I haven't seen one for a while. I don't know if they're short-lived or what. But they really like my calendulas. But look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love the colors. And then, now, of course, you got a deadhead. So the plant will grow bushier and more flowers. And so, I really thought I would have a lot more time this year to rotate. That things would be different. I don't know why. I just did. But, yeah. There it is so far. And next year, I'm hoping to do a lot better. I think because I'm doing things differently than I was when I first started to garden back here. So I have a better way of doing things, and hopefully eventually this will get big, and I love that I'm going to be able to show you how to grow things without poisons on your food. Okay? So I guess I better get to work. So that's all I'm going to do for today. So remember to follow your passions, follow your dreams. Namaste.